Fight Word, your boy Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. Got some more breaking news. Look like Isaac Pitbull Cruz could be facing Angel Fierro. It has been confirmed to face each other on the Battle of the Davids fight card, which is the David Benavidez versus Benavidez-Morrell fight card. Y'all stick around. This is something that we're gonna be talking about.
It's showtime!
So it's been reported that Isaac Pitbull Cruz is facing Angel on the Benavidez-Morrell David Benavidez fight card, and we just seen Isaac Pitbull Cruz just come off another loss to Jose El Rayo Venezuela, and which he held the belt, and now that El Rayo have the belt, and it's looking like Isaac Pitbull Cruz will not be rematching El Rayo. I thought that was going to take place, which is not going to take place. It looked like El Rayo could be facing my boy Gary Antoine Russell Jr. And I think that fight is also on the Benavidez-Morrell fight card. Benavidez-Morrell versus David Benavidez fight card, which that's going to be another stacked card, which I think they need to make that happen, because all of the big fights.
1 2 1 2 1 2
that's being made, Turkey Al Sheik and the Zone has been putting those fights on, which is time for Al Heyman and the PBC to put on some great shows on Prime Video, which they haven't done that in a while. And I thought Benavidez-Morrell versus David Benavidez was going to be on the Gervonta Tank Davis fight card, and I thought Gervonta was going to be facing El Rayo at 140 pounds, but Tank wasn't going up to 140 pounds, so he stuck around at 135. And everybody was saying Tank shouldn't be fighting Lamont Roach, and Tank coach Calvin Ford was trying to, get that rematch with Isaac Pitbull Cruz, but Isaac Pitbull Cruz ended up losing to El Rayo, so it won't be no, it won't be no thing to like go back and face Isaac Pitbull Cruz, because he done took another loss. So it's like nobody would not be interested in that fight, or they not interested in the Lamont Roach fight neither. But which I think Lamont Roach will put up a better fight than some of the opponents that Tank has faced in the past. A lot of people don't want to see that fight, but I still want to see the fight. It's still going to be a good fight. And will it sell out? Of course. Any fight that Tank get in is going to sell out. It's going to do huge pay-per-view numbers. And we just seen Tank said that he'll beat the out of Jake Paul, and Jake Paul responded with saying is there a height limit or what have you. But we seen what Tank did to Mario Barrios, and Mario Barrios 6 foot and Jake Paul is 6'1", so another inch is nothing. So getting Jake Paul and Gervonta in the ring with each other, that won't be nothing. And Jake Paul said he don't need Gervonta. What reason why that fight sold out? They come to see Mike Tyson, and they come to see Mike Tyson, and they come to see Jake Paul lose against Mike Tyson. That's why it did a big number, pay-per-view number, live numbers, so on and so forth. But Tank sell out with anybody that gets in the ring with him. I know he does, because he done got 13 sellout venues, and him and Ryan Garcia did 1.3 million pay-per-view, and that's not even the live gate. And they did over, I think 15 or 10 million over live gate. So them some huge numbers. But Pitbull versus Angel Fierro, that's another good fight in itself. Will people come out and show up for Isaac Pitbull Cruz? Of course, I think by him getting in the ring with Tank, you know, it rose his stock, and him getting in the ring with El Rayo kind of deflated his stock. So they want to see the bounce back of Isaac Pitbull Cruz. You know, they want to see if he is the menace. I don't think he is. I just think that going in that fight against somebody like El Rayo, who outboxed him, and Pitbull got one way of fighting, that's come forward with his head down, swinging and throwing punches. I mean, that's okay, but you know, outboxing somebody with the jab will get you all around the world, but a punch ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know, it's cool, you know, if you can find the right person, dance partner to dance with, you know, so you can look spectacular. And but once you get into the ring with a person that can really fight and let them hands go and let them fly, then they discombobulate you and have you looking, you know, like a regular C fighter, not extraordinary. And Tank is extraordinary. You know, he's an elite fighter, and if you ain't supposed to be in there, he gonna get you up out of there regardless, whatever it is. And El Rayo has been looking good in his last 2 fights. He knocked out Chris Colbert and they 2 fights. He knocked down Chris Colbert in the first fight, and then in the second fight he knocked him out, and then he just defeated Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And he's not gonna be able to do that against Gary Antoine Russell Jr. I know that for a fact. It's a good fight, but Pitbull versus Angel Fierro, he gonna get him up out of there. Yeah, that's Pitbull. Pitbull normally beat Pitbull, so it is what it is at the end of the day. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Isaac Pitbull Cruz facing Angel Fierro on the David Benavidez-Morrell fight card, which is Telemade Action TV, action-packed must-see TV. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.
made this music?